This is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome back to Keep or Cull, where we play our whole collection of 600 plus games and decide whether to keep or cull them.
That is true. This is a kind of a Spiel Special. We did those last year, like 3 or 4 of those. Probably going to do them this year as well. It's kind of going to be like a mix between a Keep or Cull and a rambling review. So kind of like even shorter, but because these are games we haven't talked about and haven't reviewed, it's going to be like rapid size reviews of the games. No ratings, but just like the Keep or Cull is basically
Keep or Cull is a rating enough,
the
maybe.
rating.
I don't know.
So today we only have 4 games for you, but we hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There's so many games from Spiel. There's actually one here that isn't from Spiel, but it's a newer release, so it's kind of like a cheating, but we're calling it a Spiel Special.
But we would have picked it up at Spiel.
I don't know. Like we brought it a month ago, so it's not really a Spiel release. Let's do it. Let's start out with this one. This was actually a Gen Con release, but it had a European release now at Spiel. It might have been out a little while in shops, I think, but it's still kind of new, so it fits the description. It's the Guild of Merchant Explorers, which is basically a flip and write without any writing. So are you ready?
Yes, I am.
1, 2, 3, boom!
I thought this was nice.
It's really nice.
It's about putting cubes on a map in specific ways, depending on what you flip.
Yeah.
Which card you flip, with different terrain.
Which is the definition of a flip and write.
Yes, but you place cubes and other buildings on the map instead of writing, and that is essential in this game because during the rounds you will kind of wipe the board of all the squares that it's explorers, and you will put them out again, and kind of like Blue Lagoon, if you have played that. So it gives you the feeling of being like a roll and write without all of the dry racing board in between the rounds.
Oh yeah, because the fact that you actually resets
things,
is the fact that makes this better than not being like an actual writing.
Yes.
And there's many different things to do. There's many different maps. And it's kind of like you said, like when you build these villages, then you can explore from that the next round. So you can like trying to get in the beginning, you're going to know just a little bit in the middle, then you're going to move outwards and do more and get better bonuses, trying to find treasures, trying to make trading posts, trying to find these magical towers.
Get points.
You're basically getting coins, which is points.
Yes.
And that is that one. Do we have more games?
Yeah, just a side note on that game.
Side note.
It's not very interactive. There's
I wanted to say that.
Common goals that you can kind of race to get the most coins. But other than that, I think this is nice as a 2-player or a solo game because it's just like your little lone puzzle and trying to maximize that.
But then again, if you don't mind it being that, you're playing simultaneously, so that if you don't have a slow player, it's going to be the same depending on how many players you are.
That's true.
Next up, we have
Turing Machine.
This is a game from the same people who did the Crypto.
Yeah.
It was a very good game. It was just very hard to teach.
Oh, so complicated, yeah.
This is a very pure deduction game. We usually like deduction games.
Yes.
Let's see what we feel.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, I just picked the wrong side. Yeah.
You almost made it video very interesting. I was like, you love these kind of games, so this makes no sense.
I just looked at the wrong side. Yes, I wanna keep this because I like deduction games. I think this was an interesting one because, as you said, it's so pure. That is what you do. But what is interesting for me is that we have played only this 2 times, I think, and it's very simple so far. Is you put together a combination of numbers, 3 numbers, and you kind of...
And the numbers are from 1 to 5, and 3 different colors.
Yeah, different colors, and you kind of test it towards different rules. And you see if the number that you have come up with or put together is within the rule in the game, and you're kind of trying to deduce what the exact rules are, depending on if your number matches that or not. And so far we have only played like 2 rounds in the game before people are guessing what so that is very short, very fast. So far it's very simple, but we looked at some of the scenarios to come and it gets more and more complicated.
Some of the cards,
I'm really looking forward to that. It looks complicated but really fun.
The thing is that you can have, for example, a card that says blue can be bigger than yellow. It's not yellow, I think. It's yellow.
It's yellow.
Blue can be bigger than yellow, can be the same as yellow, or lower than yellow.
Yes.
And then you write a number and you see is what you did correct.
Yeah.
And then depending on that, you can deduce other things and try to find out what the number is.
Yes.
And you're going to guess the number, and if you get the number correct, you can win. As it says on the box, there's 7 million problems to solve. You can never finish this game. But I really enjoyed it, and I want to play it more.
Yeah.
It is an absolutely fantastic little, like, you will not like it if you like many deduction games we have played and enjoyed. For example, Awkward Guess, a little bit Social Planet X, also Cryptid. All of those are interactive.
Yes.
This is solving your own puzzle, trying to do it faster than the other players. So it makes sense playing it solo. Makes sense playing it to 2 players, a head-to-head race. So it doesn't have there's no reason to play it with multiple people.
I tried to, when we played it now, see what numbers that you checked, but it really didn't give me anything.
And that's not like the point either, to sit and look at the other players like that.
No.
So it's a multiplayer solitaire game, just so you know that, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the wackiest game of the year. This is Hand-to-Hand Wombat.
Yeah.
From the people who did Exploding Kittens, which we haven't played. And those are the same who did Toto Burrito, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Toto Burrito is a fun, wacky game, but you need to have a place where you can destroy things by throwing things. And here we have now Hand-to-Hand Wombat, which is only played in the top of the box. The box says it all. Everyone closes their eyes. Good wombats build towers. Bad wombats wreck them. Vote out the bad wombats. So you're trying to build these towers, basically. The back of the box, because we didn't take any pictures of it, because we had blindfolds on the whole time. You're building these towers of blocks. It's going to be like a big block, then a smaller, all to the top. And the traitor basically is trying to destroy those without people understanding they're the traitor. Yes, we play this late at night. Let's see what you think.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to choose. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, boom! What? Like, you always try to call these games that I think are fantastic fun.
Yes.
And you are just like, I don't like
I'm
fun.
the destroyer of fun.
I only like cube pushing and being
Well,
a
there's actually
winner.
cubes in this game because the wombat poop is cube form.
But there's no cubes in the game.
No, but it's kind of square form, the things that you build with. Well,
if you haven't seen Wombat poop, Google it.
Google it.
You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, just like the fact about wombats in this game are amazing. That's a whole chapter in itself of life.
Yeah.
But I was very unsure if I will keep or kill this because I'm not eager to play it again.
I am. In the right place, in the right time.
But it's so unique.
Yes.
It's
Obviously,
so unique.
like, we have not played other games where you close your eyes and try to build a tower and somebody tried to destroy the tower. Never played that before.
It was very fun.
Yeah, we laughed so much. I laughed the most actually when we voted somebody out and they looked at us playing and they laughed so much at us trying to do it. I was saying like, you're horrible at this. And I was like almost dying of laughter.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that is just silly fun. Is it a deep game now? No, not at all. It's a fun game, yes. It's so weird, so wonky and wacky. You're basically gonna know by just looking at it if it's gonna be for you or not. This is one that I looked at the Kickstarter, I was like, yeah, I need to own this. And we even have this kind of super weird, like Exploding Kittens makes some very weird component stuff. We have this super fluffy of this, but the weirdest thing...
Have a button for timing.
The weirdest thing are these cards that come with the Kickstarter edition, which have these kind of foils which change, but there's also furry. There's fur on my card. It's furry cards. So that is pretty nice. And Sunniva is now showing how to build the tower.
Oh, not this. I'm the traitor now.
Oh no, you're the traitor of the tower.
Well, but it's really hard to...
There's also a base on the tower, so you don't have to hold it in your hand.
Yes, absolutely. But the game kind of works like this. Somebody pushes the button, you hear the sound, and you all frantically move your hands around in this, with all of these pieces in them, and you kind of feel like, oh, on the edge here it's like dots, and you'd be like, oh, I think this is a 6, this needs to go on the base, and you try to like and there's a lot of hands. Like you're only using one hand, but
it feels like there's so many hands.
There's so many hands. And the bad combat wombat is most likely trying to be like, oh, I can take it and put it on this tower, and it just shows it away. No, you're not allowed to do that. But it was very fun.
Yeah.
I will be stressed out if I'm ever the traitor wombat.
I want to try that.
I don't like that.
No, it's true.
But it was very unique.
Okay, next up. Last up today.
We have Framework.
This was a game from Uwe Rosenberg in the kind of like abstract building tile game. Like Nova Luna, Sagadi, I think it's called. We haven't played it, so I'm just saying a word that sounds like the game.
Yes.
And now this. I read the rules to this. I was like, this is Nova Luna.
Yeah.
Why don't I need this game?
Yeah.
Then we played it, and now we're gonna keep our colors.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
And because it's better than Nova
Yeah,
Luna,
so
in my opinion.
If you feel like, oh, you're not culling any games in this video, that happens from time to time. But we are culling a game in this video.
Nova
it's
Luna.
Ark Nova. No, not Ark Nova. Nova Luna.
Plot twist.
That would be the weirdest thing ever. Because this is so much better than Ark Nova. We're gonna kill Ark Nova. Now we're gonna kill Nova Luna. Because this just simplifies the game actually. It's a drafting of tiles instead of them moving around, which makes it just go faster. And you get to do the funnest part of Nova Luna, not Ark Nova. Actually build a puzzle, and the pieces here makes it more interesting. There are more different pieces, more pieces that you can do with more colors on them, and it's just the same. You don't need to own them both. Like, for no reason whatsoever would you ever want to own them both. It is basically almost the same game, like 85-90% the same game, but it's better.
Yeah, if you really like the time mechanism of Nova Luna, how you move to get the pieces and trying to get like the best pieces but not use the most time, you should keep Nova Luna. But for me, I think the building and creating groups and having fun with that is the most interesting. So that means that this is a keeper and we are calling Nova Luna.
Not Ark Nova. So, what if you had to choose best and worst experience?
I think actually I was really surprised by this being better and not like a rehash and just like
that was biggest surprise for me.
But like the funnest experience had to be hand-to-hand Wombat because we laughed our butts off.
And worst, I don't know. Like there's all of them are fun.
Yeah, all of them are fun.
Like I don't know. It's
worst
hard.
was also hand-to-hand Wombat because it was very
weird and wonky.
Yeah, it was so frustrating to be like, but I have a 5 here. Who needs a 5? Who needs a 5?
And nobody wants it. So those are 4 more games. Gonna do more of these keeper calls, and then keeper call are gonna continue like normal at the beginning of next year when we're done with all of the Spiel games. And we have a couple of ideas for a couple more episodes a month. We will tell you them later when we try it out.
Let's see.
So yeah, that's it. If you are new to the channel and you have not subscribed, you can do so now by
clicking the subscribe button. It's fun and it's free, makes us happy. Like this. If you want to do something that's not free, you can
go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and support us there. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.